Good evening, folks. Samson to Labra Pub Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning into Labra Pub Radio tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All we ask you to do for us tonight is to share this video, share this podcast here tonight. Samson told the Liberal is in charge tonight. The Liberal is running the show tonight. And we say thank you for your continued support of Labra Pub Radio because we really, really do appreciate that. Again, I want to say thanks to the CEO, of course, for everything she's doing here around here. But in the meantime, I want to thank all of you again. Please share this video, share it to as many people as possible. Once you come in, all we ask you to do is just share. Just share. Once you click share, you can share it to anybody you want to share it to. There's no restriction from us because that's a way for us to have audience, large audience to follow us. Maybe 100, 200, because of the way you share it. If you share more, the people you send it to, they share, and those who they send it to, they also share. So you see what I'm going? One, two, three, and so forth, so forth. Thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your understanding. We appreciate all of you again tonight. So it's this wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon. We say thank God for whatever He has given us. Thank God for whatever He's bringing for us tomorrow. Thank God, whatever it is. It's a thank God. We just continue to bless God. We just continue to thank God for everything else. Safety, safety, Lord Jesus. Want to thank you again this evening. As we come before you, we first want to say to you, thank you for everything. We first want to say to you, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the blanket safety that you give us. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for everything, my Lord. Thank you. If I can sit here tonight to enumerate some of the blessings that you have poured upon me, my God, the show will not be over for 2 weeks straight because there's so many, too many. But I just want to combine all of them and say thank you. My Lord, we come again to you this evening to save our brothers and sisters that are unable to be with us tonight for whatever reason. Help, step in. Whatever it is, resolve it. We know you can do it. We ask that you can do it. We have faith in you that indeed you will be able to do it. Because if we believe in you, we have no doubt of your ability. My Lord, we come again tonight to say that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. Oh, yes. Through you, everything is possible. Through you, as we pray with confidence that, yes, indeed, our prayer will be answered. Because that's what you do. You answer our prayer. Thank you. Thank you for that, for not leaving us in the dust. Thank you. Thank you for answering our prayers. Those who don't believe you know that when we sit here and pronounce that, yes, indeed, you come through, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. My Lord, we ask that the Republic of Liberia President Joseph Baka be blessed. Whatever he touches, bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks, open the door. Give him long life. Extend his life. Give him wisdom. Guide him. Whatever he does for the people of Liberia that you are involved, guide him through. Thank you. My Lord, we ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Folks, that's how we do it here on LPR. A little bit tired tonight, but we will do it anyway. I'm tired, but we do it. Y'all give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can call for my juice this early. Please, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me call for my.
Rachel de Kibo, je adé. Oh, abrene gogo, nyali wa banyo, nyali okoro pawe. Abri gogo nyali. Abri gogo nyali, Stefan Soko. Oh, abrene, nena, amabri ngara gogo nyali wa.
Bad news for me tonight. They say the baby finished her juice. Hey. They say the baby finished her juice. So I don't even know how my tabata will come across tonight because I got no juice. I just said somebody that said they say the last bottle of the baby finish it. I'm kicking that baby out. I will kick the baby out. I will kick her out. How she will drink the juice? Eh? The juice are dependent for my show to be hot. Then you're gonna go. No, I'm kicking her out. I'm kicking her out. I'm not playing. I'm kicking the baby out. No juice. At least if the CEO here say, okay, CEO take care of it, I'll go buy myself a little. But I can't leave the show to go buy juice. What kind of business is? I don't have no juice. I don't. I'm completely out of juice. I'm completely out of juice. My juice that I depend on, they say the baby finish drinking it. Why the baby and myself sharing juice? I'm kicking that baby out. You will see. I'm kicking that baby out. 3-year-old, you can't even share. You can't even share juice with your grandpa. You're gonna take the whole bottle and drink it. What kind of business is it? I don't know what to do tonight. Anyway, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Thank you very much. Thank you for your understanding and no juice tonight. So we'll go on. Again, folks, Samson too. I want to welcome all of you again. Let's have the show going. Those of you that have the link, you want to come and join us, please do so. If not, that's fine. The little bro will enjoy himself tonight. So I have a few things I want to talk about here tonight. All right. So, like I said, come Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. We should be 12 o'clock over there in the East Coast. I will be hot. I will be hot on this. I'm in touch. I'm trying to contact the public web ministry, and hopefully I'll be able to reach out to some of them, and perhaps they will provide somebody. If not, I will also reach out to the Liberian Engineers Association. My understanding is that they were invited, so all our big mouth were running here that for nothing. That I'm real thing. They said they were invited, so I'm glad they were invited. But was it project? Was it actually put out for discussion among engineers in Liberia? We'll get into that. We'll get into that. But that's not the point. I'm just advertising my show for Saturday morning. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's get on to with the show. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your continued support of Liberia Public Radio. And that's what we do here. Because of you, we are here, and your support keep us going. Thank you very much. Even if we're tired, but because of your support, we will be here. If you ain't no juice, we will be here. Ma Esther, I'm waiting for you. Ma Fatima, I'm waiting for you. Broken Bull, I'm waiting for you. Walter Carter, I don't have any. Call me, and I'll send you. If you want to be part of it, call me, and I'll send you the link through the phone. I have no reason to keep you up. I'm whooping you already. Why am I gonna keep you up? The more you come, the more JP will be re-elected. And that's why I'm gonna stop. Because if I stop you, then you see, there's the thing you don't know, CDJ. When I bring your own, then the Liberian people compare you and compare JB. The JMB is being compared with yo. You don't got nothing, JMB got something. You got nothing, JMB got something. But if I'm bringing how the Liberian people know that JMB working, you can't tell us. Let's go ahead, folks. I'm going to start this show tonight. There's an article on uh, Unity Party. You better pray to God. Unity Party. You better pray. God got nothing, you got nothing I want. I don't want anything. You better pray to God. President Waka said, I'm going to seek re-election. Because President Waka is not seeking re-election. And the Honorable Jeremiah Combe, because I think he's changing and he's really getting into groove now. If you continue like that, you will get me to back you. Okay? But if nothing happens, Jeremiah Combe remain with the throwing baby in well, remain in telling people that they used to sell children in Bassa. Oh, you know the party, you got problem. I will not, if President Baka is not seeking re-election, because you got nothing to offer. You know the party, especially those who President Baka have asked to help. You are inept. You are unable to govern. Besides, if President Baka was not that time, the government have failed long time. The government would have failed. If President Baka was not at the head of the thing, the government would have failed. And then you said, Mr. So why would you say that? Yes, listen to this. Hmm? The executive is a team effort. And the rascal, President Baka word, not my word, the rascal refused to understand that in order for them to be successful and carry out the policy, the agenda for this president effectively to carry out if the agenda effectively, they need to work together as a team. They don't understand that. And this is why President Baka, President we have failed. President we understood the team concept. But those who were around him, they were not players, they're not team concept people. But he couldn't lead. President Weah could not take that team concept and try to install it into his people's head. And the team concept was just with President Weah and his wife, and they were doing good because they were team players among themselves. On the other hand, Unity Party, they knew very well President Weah failures based on the team concept. The failure of applying the team concept. Course President, we are you know the party you didn't beat CDC because CDC ain't got a number. That lie. That lie. If you think say you beat CDC because the CDC ain't got a number, that lie. You beat CDC because people turn against President We are strictly based on the unhappiness of the Liberian people. The fact that President We are were not able to install into his people's mind the team concept. Executive, your job. Every one of you, from the minister, top minister to the poo cleaner, it's a team concept. How you even gonna move the caca from one position to another? How you gonna catch the door from water side? Where you taking that door? It's a team playing concept. The way you move gasoline slip around, it's a team concept. You let the people in the House of Representatives and the Senate to lead you because you want money. You're so greedy for money. And so they come and say, oh, we'll get you $20 million, but you're not $20 million, you must say, we'll take the two. And you say, yeah. They crook your executive. And because of that, you just lie to the president every day. Every day. Every day. And you know about that? You will fail. You people already start failing. And your own failing is going to be bad. Because many of you have highly educated. Not like CDC, where platinum, no. Your Unity Party, your own failing will be worse. Highly educated, and you've been there for 12 years. Many of you have seen the operational effort of a government. If you want to be successful, what you're supposed to do. But you come to power and you refuse. You saw the failure of President Weah and his people. It's not to say it was in isolation. President Weah and people failed miserably right before our own eyes. Right before our own eyes. 15 billion, blah, blah, blah. 25 million, blah, blah, blah. And your man taking money a billion. You all saw all that one. We were here singing the song. Henry Costa came and did the protest. So it's not that you're from Mars, you're been here. You were in power for 12 years. You saw people failing. And many of you believe, I thought, many of you were going to say, no, these are the check mark we made for failure when we're in there for 12 years. There are people that fail. They fail because of X, Y. That's what makes you an educated person. Is to learn from a mistake and build on a positive one to improve the life of the people. But they're stealing. You got nothing. You will fail miserably. If President Wakai come back and say, I'm going to seek re-election, that's a lifeline for you. That's the lifeline for your Unity Party. For you people to exhibit the kind of thing people are seeing, as though this is your first time coming to government. Many of you were there 12 years, 12 straight years. You left and you sat down, and CDC came, and CDC started doing their own thing. CDC party stuck in the campaign mode. They never got out. And you people are taking note of their failures, things that make CDC to fail, and you took note. As an educated person, as a smart person, when you take notes, it's for future reference. But you people, Unity Party, your own will be bad. It will be worse. They will flock you. And when they flock you, sometimes when you're getting a fight, guys used to fight a lot. So when you get in a fight, somebody you're feeling fighting, you beat a person, you go home the next day, you're back again, throwing iron. Like nothing had happened. But when you're throwing iron, they tell you, don't mess you saw what I did to you. You can't be throwing iron, try to throw the iron on my hand while trying to stop your iron. You better throw it good. But I know when you throw dirty iron hard, I know you throw that. I beat you yesterday. You throw that dirty iron trying to stop your iron. Then you want to throw it on with the bamboo that trying to stop it. You will know. But what you do? You can't find me. I beat you yesterday. You can't. I will beat you again. I will dirty your face in the mud. And that one will come. So I beat you yesterday. You come in. We okay. I'm feeling forgetting now. Let's play now. But we have all you and myself taking notes from yesterday. I'm stopping your iron, knowing fully well that if you start foolish now, I will beat you again. So you two know that something to whoop you yesterday. So when you got to throw good iron now. So if you miss, you miss. If for some reason you throw in the iron and I come and boom, do my mistake like that, why you throwing? And because sometimes you can put your stay on and say, yeah, what do you doing? Nothing. You throw your stay on and hit it hand. Why you throwing the iron at the same time? You know what I mean? But when I throw my hand there and the iron hit my hand, then that's my fault. I want to agree. You see what I'm saying? Unity Party, your flocking will be massive and will be deadly, will be disgraceful if you guys don't change course. But the way you're going, I don't see you changing course. I don't see you changing course. You think you're entitled. And President Baka keep telling you, you are not entitled to this position. Even if I don't do reshuffle, if the next government comes to power, you're gone. You think you truly believe you're entitled. Let me go back again. In order for you to succeed, you saw what happened to President. Yeah. In order for you to succeed, it has to be a team playing effort. What part of it you don't understand? President Baka trying to explain to you. Let's play the game together, and we will win. We will win. Look at Longstaff. Look at that guy go make a bypass today. I think yesterday or today. You passing the ball to the bike, and you putting it over the defender head. You want to do that when you're passing it to the number 9. The way you put it over the defender head so the number 9 can get it. You passing the ball and you passing the ball. You bike doing bike pass, but you passing the ball, biking there. What kind of nyama nyama is that? That football you're playing in Lone Star? Lone Star, that football you're playing? You better come back to us. We'll teach you tabela. That ball you passing in the bike and the defender jumping, you can't touch it. The goalkeeper can't. They were too late. That the kind of team playing United Party is doing. Why am I doing all of this here tonight? Look, first of all, I want to enjoy myself beating on the Unity Party to put some sense into their head so they can come to themselves. They were there for 12 years. Whatever mistake they made, they should have been able to have, of course, correction. President we were there 6 years. The most popular Liberian alive. If I were with President we nobody would test him. He will rule until he say, I tire. Unless the Constitution, of course, Constitution is going to stop it. But that 12 years straight, the thing this young man did for the country, Republic of Liberia, if I finish selling him, 12 years straight, nobody will tell him no. But what did they do? They came in and said, okay, we'll put that one, that thing, something to talk about that, we'll put it aside. We'll do our own. Then they start saying we got surplus. We'll do our own. Benevolent detector. We'll do our own. Eating lobster. Why people are just getting stuck in the mud? Like Brumpo Soccer. Popular or no popular. We'll teach you guys. And the rest of them, they put them on the bench. And they brought in a whole brand new team. Now the team that come in, my people, this new team here, is so fishy. People are wondering, oh, what happened to that? I think we should have kept that team there. You come to play. And the people think about the team that Lone Star team that were not doing good. You're so fishy. President, this is not about President Wakai. It's not about him, but he's trying to tell you what you need to do to move this country forward. And you just outrightly refuse. You believe because it's your party that won the election. I got news for you, Unity Party. You ain't win nothing. You never won anything. Liberian people brought you in because they believe in President Wakai. It has nothing to do with you. Unity Party, you are a failure. The political party, Unity Party, you got nothing to offer. So confusional people, greedy people, they got nothing to offer. Unity Party, you say nothing. A president Wakai would say, you know what? I'm resigning today. You're done. Kapu. Your legs sit on there and let the Senate and other representative. You don't know that another branch, and they're leading you by the nose, and you call yourself an educated person. Let me show you why I'm doing this. And these people are highly educated. These people are not something to play with. These people are not something to play with. Highly educated. Highly educated. You're smart. Smart people. Smart people. Okay? There's so many. Okay. Let's go to this one. Let's go to the one. Listen. And I'll do the one. I will let you be inside with me to read it. So I will share it. So you will read it with me. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You see it? You see this? You see the title here? Liberia Information Minister Yalalama Lamalaga, whatever his name is, order GS's dress code memo ignore. This is their failure. This is why they will not succeed. Because first of all, they have no respect for each other. Many of the cabinet ministers have no respect for each other. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. So that's the new. That's the one that I'm going to be reading. Let me take it. Let me take it. Let me take it. Let me take it off. Okay. So GSA, the director, decided he's gonna tell the executive how to dress to go to work. He not the only person in the executive, but he's not gonna. Before he brought this up, he will not discuss with the other people because he's too smart. So I would decide how you dress to come to work. Hmm? You got other ministries, you got other directors, you have other agency. Why are you feel so strongly about this? And you believe that will move the image of the country forward. Hmm? This is not your power farm. This is not your personal property. This is a republic of Liberia, not republic, not some kind of banana republic. Eh? But because you feel you are entitled, you will fail miserably. And people will laugh at you one by one. You saw CDC failure. Hmm? And you took note. But after the Liberian people finish, man, you move here, man. We care for you. You're finna give you all the election. Last 6 years, we'll stay here 6 years. We'll do nothing. We're not even going to look at it. No, we'll look at we'll do it on our own. You, GSA director, you believe strongly that indeed Liberian workers, those who are working for the government have to have a dress code. Wonderful. Good policy. But was there any input from your colleagues? Was there any input? Was there any discussion? Was there any discussion, fruitful discussion with other colleagues of yours? You think you're the only smart people in the room? He decided he's gonna have a dress code. Let me read the dress code. Go on, folks. Y'all go on front page Africa and you'll see the dress code. Okay. The dress code. He said, "Dear all, please observe the below forbidding." I love it when people do look like you talking to me. You myself working for the government. That you don't want to tell me my dress code is forbidden? Who are you? You think we're on your power phone? Eh? You think that your power phone working for you to tell me that my dress code is forbidden? Who did you tell me that? Who did you tell me that? You know people die for me to wear where I want to wear in Liberia? Like because I'm working for the government, you're gonna come tell me without having a concrete conversation with your colleagues. Disrespectful to the process, disrespectful to the other colleagues of the government. You call yourself an educated person. Please observe the below forbidden dress code on GSA's compound, he says. The security staff are strictly instructed. Oh, that's security. You come when you hit that, you out. You come when you shopping, the security kick you out. You come with any kind of African attire now. Sunday I get out, I'm one way anything, you out. What is this? Unity Party, you think you're entitled to the position? Eh, you're quiet. See, that's one of the things. The next day when you're out of power, you'll be so confused. You'll be so confused. It will be unbelievable. You like, what hit me? These are things that are hitting you right now. Okay? And this is the memo he sent out. Okay? Listing 12 categories of band clothing and style. Men can wear dreadlock. You know the party, they're coming like Iran. You know the party becoming like Iran. You know the party. When we say nyama nyama, they got it. When we say nyamunuku, they got it. When we say faka faka, they got it. There's nothing. They cannot. How you can't do this kind of thing and you call yourself an educated person? Hmm? What is this? Unity Party becoming the second Middle East in Liberia. Sooner or later, they'll tell women then, well, hey, we don't want to see your hair. Put everything on the ground. They will tell men, hey, don't come here with a wedding ring. We don't want to see people wearing wedding ring. What is this? And you have the brave mind, individual. You decide, you think this is this. I don't care whether you're president, brother. This is not your platform. Unacceptable. Even if you want to do this, why are you not consulting with your colleagues? It's a team concept. You don't have it. You don't belong there. You don't belong there. You don't have the team concept with you. You don't belong there. And this is, you people are making it difficult for the president. Okay, first thing is this. The president is not a young chicken anymore. We all understand that. That's fine. And that's why he brought you, the young chicken brought you on board so that you will be able to help him, assist. But you can't, you're making it difficult for him. And because you guys do not respect each other, because you think you're entitled to all the position. The president call you, sit down there, then you think you own everything. You're not consulting nobody. You GSA. You think that charter of GSA here? You don't know the president say everybody will come and work together and rebuild Liberia. You think that charter of GSA? What kind of foolishness is this? What is this? Everybody want, because the reason we see these things, because every one of you want to do things as an individual. And when you do things as an individual in a group setting, you will fail. Because in order for your idea to work, people must buy into your idea and they accept that indeed this idea will advance the interests of the group. And that's why you don't do things as an individual when you're with group. Executive teamwork will move things forward. Even if it was a wonderful, wonderful idea. You think other ministers will say they will put police to the gate, how people dress to come to work? You got that kind of time? Some of them doing volunteer work in some of the ministry. They're not getting paid. On top of that, you want to tell them how to get dressed. You will fail miserably. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Okay? You do this. Then Laban Pierre, he too. Fun can never end. Thank you, Clarence David, for recognizing my title. Board chair. Me, I left quick business. I left bishop. I left position business. Thank you, Clarence David, for recognizing my title. We appreciate it. So, the Minister of Information. Okay. This is why I said they will fail. Because no, on a very serious note, this whole executive thing business is supposed to be teamwork. If you work as a team, you will succeed. Because here's the thing here. Your charge. I think President Baka need to have all of these. In order for you to work in his government, you should go through the military. Let them give you some discipline, group discipline. Perhaps if any of these people go through the group discipline and come and become minister, maybe they will appreciate it. But because some of them they just come from school, 500 master degree, but they can't do nothing. They got nothing. They got the education. Okay. What do you have to prove it? Nothing. Nothing. And we hear from another. I told you the senator then they corrupt. We hear from one of them. Let me go. That will be 1 second point. Okay. So, Minister of Information, you saw this massive mistake from your colleague, disrespect from your colleagues, told people believe that he and only he can do this. You don't come to public to do what they did. You call him. I mean, what is this you send out here? So why you call us for us to talk about it, my man? Let's revisit this. The man most likely will cancel it. Say, okay, I recall my statement. Let's discuss it more. But he do it. He had a press conference. He telling everybody, oh, that team from the GSA, the government gonna ignore it. Let me read his statement here. uh, he said, in response to the directive why he conversation with Spoon, blah, 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 described the document, okay, attributed to GSA as unofficial. Uh, argue argue the public to disregard it. Or what do you say? And urge the public to disregard it. Something from GSA. You don't ask whether the man wrote it or not. You're telling the public to disregard that. But the old man already feeling passing a rule to his place. So if somebody go to work and don't respect that, and that person get fired, now what's going on? You see why I say the people will not succeed? Because if you are working for the interest, and they don't just do it for them, the kind of thing, they do it with money issue. Look at University of Liberia. Look at the university. Forget about the university. Look at this. The life alone in Monrovia. Look at the life in Monrovia. These people have the ability to fix things in our country. They can fix it. They can fix it. Tell me, who owns Liberia? The country of Liberia. Who owns that? It's us, the Liberian. I don't own it. You don't own it. It's us. We're the citizen of the Republic of Liberia. We're not going to go out. We are unable, and we were not to go out and borrow we can't do that anymore. Where the U.S. sends some people to manage our economic affair, they're not going to do that anymore. And you sit on your crap for sovereignty and what have you, but you can't do nothing. We're not going to go out to borrow. We have educated Liberians. If you're not able, there's a song in my Nigeria community, specifically Boston District community. They have a youth wing of the Boston District Association. So the youth wing was time for them to showcase themselves. So they asked Boston music maker back in Liberia to make up music for their show, for their program. So the music was, if you don't ever put it down, if you're the leader, you are unable to lead, move, let the young people come. Well, I said, I'm using that going to play like I'm going to play like I got my president and he's doing good and he coming to come to But this is it on a very serious note. But if you feel entitled, then those kind of stuff, you don't see it. Even if you make a serious mistake like this, it doesn't matter to you because you think you are entitled, okay? And because you think nobody can do anything to you, you do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, nothing. No consequence. Your level of transparency become weak. Your level of understanding and cooperation with other entities become weak. Sometimes doesn't exist. And so you do things as though you alone able. Then when the time comes for the election, these people here that are making the kind of ridiculous decision, time comes for the election, they fall in a bike. They no longer consider themselves foot soldier. Then they expect Liberians that they've been trampling on in the last 2 years or so. These are the same people that will go back to them, say, come to the stadium in the mud, come to the stadium. in the poo-poo water. Come to the stadium because we want you to support us. But when you got the decision that you're supposed to make that will help these people not to come to the station through the poo-poo water next time, you refuse to do that. Your decision is to benefit you. Your watch me Saturday. Because I know how I'm a Liberian. I know how we can hide. Eh? You think I let Liberia because yeah, I was young. But I was into Yama thing too. I just leave Liberia clean like that. I beg you. So I know the crazy way Liberia. You think I don't know? I beg you, man. I grew up in the street of Monrovia. Who grew up in the street of Monrovia would not know anything? I used to be around them when the people selling books on Benson Street. You know where the book did come from? You know, the brand new book, brand new book. They can sell them on Benson Street. Where the book come from? Where the book did come from? Ah, you ask me, I will tell you. Samson too. But that's I'm just giving it to you as it is. I'm giving it to you as it is. These people, they believe that they are entitled. And so because they feel they are entitled, they don't have to consult. They don't have to cooperate. They don't have to collaborate. They do it because they feel like. What are you going to do me? Nothing. Like my uncle running a show. What you do to me? Nothing. And my godpa. That godpa will eat. That godpa will eat. You know the party? Like I said, you better pray that President Wakai is seeking re-election. And if he's not seeking re-election, you pray that Vice President Kong will position himself for Liberia, not for Nima County. Because if he positions himself for Nima County, then he got problem. But if he position, and I think he seems to be a very smart person, and everything so far, it look like he's not doing that. Oh, people buying Nima children in Brown Bassa County for father. I think he left that thing behind him a long time. Oh, the killing children, Nima children. I think he left that thing behind him a long time. I think he's now recognizing that he's a vice president of the Republic of Liberia, not vice president of Unity Party or not vice president of Nima County. And I think if he keep that kinds of thing to make sure that he's even if Liberians all over the country are not directly benefiting from his action, but if he shows that he wants to be president for the Republic of Liberia and not for Nima County or Unity Party, then I think success is there. However, Unity Party need to change course now. This kind of thing will not help you. You alone passing dress code for the entire Republic of Liberia government official workers. And then the Minister of Information is telling you, you're not listening to him, man. Who are we? Who are you? And you expect for us not to talk about those kinds of stuff. Your inherent behavior, making CDC caca smell sweet now. When you do those kind of thing, then you got people that Whittle Cutter coming here become a meditant on my show. Whittle Cutter, who used to be such a young, a nice person, he has not turned to meditant. You do these kind of things. How people will defend you? How people will talk good about you? How people will talk good about you? You turn into my show Saturday. I started here the other day that most likely they were doing this stuff. Maybe they didn't invite the Liberian Engineer Society, but in my understanding that indeed there was invitation that was sent. They're going to send me all that information. Invitation that was sent to Liberian Engineer Society, and they were part of it. But the question is that overpass and your turn in Saturday, you will enjoy. They want to happen when I finish showing it. You always say, but something to you, the king of engineering. I will show you all this. I will do my own drawing here, sir. I will show you all the small things. How the Chinese gonna come and put pepper in our eyes again? Samson though. But anyway, that's not the issue tonight. So, okay. Now, that is the GSA ice cream Liberian. I wanted to go. I was supposed to go to Liberia to go work, but I'm not going again because I got that kind of clothes, that kind of dressing code. They come away. I don't even want to deal with that. I want to go to work. If I want to wear my jeans pants, I wear my jeans pants. What my jeans pants got to do with my knowledge of producing for the Liberian people? I'm not going to deal with money business. So what if I wear t-shirt and jeans pants and sneakers? What that got to do with the mindset that I got that going to make me to produce for the Liberian people? Hmm? That my jeans pants and kosu with nectar will bring money in. They ain't even able to attract no. They went to Japan. I don't want to touch that one, but I'll touch it a little bit. They went to Japan. They come back. What we got? We got problem. Houston, Houston, we have a problem. What is this, my people? When will we even get out of this thing here? Yeah. But the good thing is, some of us, and I'm not going to go into deep detail. There was a fellow that I know. Right before the coup, we were talking, and he knew that he was going to die. He was not going to survive. And so my question I asked him for why? Why would you want to do? Because you're saying, you know, they think I know plenty of will die. We're all gonna die. So I said, but if you knew you were gonna die, if you know this thing you're gonna die, why you want to participate? And he said, we do so many of you will survive. True story, God my witness. We die, so many of you will survive. We die, so many of you will survive. One man, one vote, survival. It's been abused, but that's okay. It's never going to change. We're not going to have you so say one, so say, oh, we're not going to have that again. It's never going to happen again. One man, one vote. Things in Liberia will be improving. We will improve on it. Things in Liberia, especially the young Liberians we have. The sad thing is, they're going to do the same thing they did to us with these young people. Keep them here in America. America milk them, all of the talent they have, suck the talent out of them, and help the American community where they live, improve the children's lives, improve the future of America. They keep milking. Then when they have no more milking, then they say, "You care to come home to help us? How am I going to help you now? I can't even walk again. What am I going to do for you?" When you needed, when I was supposed to show up, you went and followed somebody who were buying position. And those are the people you have. We're not moving anywhere. We build one road from here to in front of my house. We start dancing all on the show, all on Facebook. We built 2 mile road. The overpass. That's a new song in Liberia a few days. The overpass. Without understanding exactly how this overpass gonna work. And think I'm gonna show you Saturday? Liberians have not seen the overpass before. They call it overpass. It's not even an overpass. It's a bridge hanging over. What they trying to? I will deal with this Saturday. They just I look at it Tubman Boulevard. It's gonna be Tubman Boulevard number 2. Because Tubman Boulevard number 1 is down here, and Tubman Boulevard number 2 is over here. So you're driving on Tubman Boulevard, and you're also driving on Tubman Boulevard number 2. They can't talk about say overpass. I will deal with them. But those are the kinds of stuff we have. And what is peaceful for me, I can see if you don't know and you make these kinds of mistake, then I say, okay, well, maybe because he doesn't know, and we're talking. But I know you know, but you want to tell me that you don't know, and you want to make these elementary mistakes. Then I say, what's going on here? Rescue one, calling rescue two. Rescue one, calling rescue two. I've been out here now more than an hour now. Look at me. Even 1 hour here. I say I've been out here. Yeah, that's how we the watch. What? Ooh, did I say I was watching? No, I'm not watching. Oh, my juice, the baby finish drinking all my juice. I kicking that baby out tomorrow. The 3-year-old granddaughter, I'm gonna kick her out tomorrow. She drank all the juice. So I sent my son downstairs before I started my show. I said, go get me. He came and said, oh, the baby finished drinking the juice. How, yeah, yeah, you drinking all juice and you tell your grandpa, say, oh, let me leave small for grandpa. That one, you out. You go on, go. Go. Saying you probably you don't let us share you with anybody. Go. I'll kick in the baby out tomorrow, my people. But anyway, so I have another one. And then when I said here on this platform that I'm a political guru, people think the thing is a joke. But it's a very serious stuff. You just go and watch some of my video over the time, you will understand that. So I'm done with Unity Party and their inept behavior. I'm done with failed Unity Party. I'm done with not President Baka. Let me separate that right now to those of you that are listening. President Baka is not a failure. It's no rascal. And then you say, but what President Baka can't fire them. That's not how he does business. President Baka is somebody who will let you hang yourself. Let me not hang literally, but somebody who will let you put yourself out there to disgrace yourself. And that's exactly what we're gonna see. You always see. Hmm? But let's move on. So the same front page Africa, same front page Africa. Okay, I'm not even gonna touch Flantikova issue. That one, let them deal with it. They'll find that out. Okay. All right. I'm not going to talk about Madame Salif. Let me talk about it a little bit. So, Madame Salif in the front page Africa, she seemed to be taking responsibility of his government failure to the youth when she was in. You think that only to the youth alone you failed the entire country, Madame Salif. And there's a video going around where Charles Taylor was describing how she supported Charles Taylor and his group. Which she's a Liberian. It was a revolutionary time, and they were thinking, well, nobody's gonna stop them. So don't do this, don't do that. Those who want to bring in war, they did, and they seem to be justifying it. So I'm not going to say, well, what they did was wrong or what they did was not right. What put them in a position? We haven't gotten that yet. So I'm not going to pass judgment on them to say for supporting Charles Taylor. But that's not my issue. Charles Taylor and his people stopped. The war stopped. Charles Taylor was leaving. Charles Taylor left. You fought to remove Dole because you believed there was certain thing that was happening in Dole administration that for you were not good for our people. And you came in after people died to remove Tui Party. You came in and brought in Tui. Those are some of my prayer that you will feel you until Madame Salih leaves this earth, that she will regret her action. Deep inside, don't mind the double like that. The double crying every night. She regret. She has a greater. She's the only leader in Liberia, from my perspective, that have the greatest responsibility, have the greatest opportunity to fix Liberia, to more Liberia, to what she's been fighting for all these years. She has the opportunity. Like I said, I've been in America for a very long time. I was here when she came. She used to be on Nightline almost every night. So it became a sporting event for those of us who consider ourselves political junkie. By 11 o'clock, we turn into Nightline because she's coming on. She and Dr. Don will come on. And they will tell us how bad Charles Taylor is operating Liberia, blah, 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 all kind of good stuff. And we used to follow. And she will explain why she and the first thing is her kid was grown anyway. But why she decided to be a revolutionary at a very early age. And she say all the good stuff. And so the time came. Liberian took the country that she been fighting for, that she said she been fighting for. gave her the country. Not only that, the international community hmm, told her we will back you with everything, money, security, everything. And they did that for years. And she could not achieve except to enrich herself and her people. The first year, we saw Madam, the true Madam Salif, that some of us believe that she has the ability to do. Hmm? We saw that. After that, oh, everybody, anytime I want to fire somebody, they just go to my sister Aunt Jenny. Aunt Jenny will come beg me. Then I got to put them back because I can't say no to that government you're running. That now you're going to regret. You regret your double. You regret it. You will regret until you leave this earth. You will regret deep inside of you. You think people say, oh, she got that. What make it? What human being on earth that don't have no conscience? Even crazy people got conscience. She will regret until and she admitting her administration shortcoming. She called it shortcoming in addressing the youth. No, she has a greater opportunity to fix to more Liberia. If she have put in place political structure. The thing we're fighting over today, the corrupt behavior, people stealing nilly willy. Was it not she who brought in a brown bag business in the legislature? There's a video some time ago when she was president. Somebody shoved it and she shoved it by live. So she's saying that she had made administration shortcoming in talking about the youth. The youth. The, when you say youth, that's the entire almost 90% of the population when you came in. They were useful. They came from war. And you knew exactly. You're not stranger to that. You knew the children was on drugs when they were fighting. You knew all of those things. But you decided to bring people who were here in the United States, never participated in the war, but to transport them back to Liberia instead of you guiding them. Since this is what I keep saying that she had an opportunity, because many of the people that she brought to Liberia at the time, many of them do not have these kinds of stigma many Liberian youth had. Okay, trauma, PST. Okay, they didn't have that kinds of stuff. Many of the people that went back to help her, many of them were not in the fighting business. They fled the war and they were brought here in the United States. Some of them educated themselves. So most likely their mind is, I'm not saying they're completely clear, but most likely they were in a position. If she was to guide them to put programs in place, programs that the international community were willing to pay. Instead, the program was on paper and the money was going into their pockets. That when you come and consider for people to say, yeah, I'm big man. Let me get my ear double. But anyway, let me go on to the other program. That's just a sidebar, folks. Sidebar. So here's the other one I want to talk about. Liberia. From West Africa, folks. We are corrupt, he says. Senator Duncan admit corruption. But he said, though, the Liberia corruption, 20% of it is contributed by Liberians, and 80% of international that is Samson been singing forever. The international community has been robbing us for a very long time. I say so. Okay. Oh, Rescue 2 heard my plea. Okay, let me bring him on. Let me bring in Rescue 2. Rescue 2, thank you for joining. We appreciate it. So, Senator Duncan is telling us that indeed the legislature, the corrupt behavior among them is too high, 20%. Not just the legislature, he said Liberian 20%. He argued that Liberian officials contribute only 20% to the national hardship, while international partners account for the remaining 80%. I don't blame him. World Bank They know the people stealing. But as soon as Kafua and them go by there again, they will get their money. What have they done with the money in the last since 2003? Since World Bank started putting money in Liberia, can they actually the highway right now from Freetown, eh? And not just Freetown to go all the way to Maryland County. It's an international, not Liberia highway. It's an international highway. When you go on the map, you will see a blue, and that highway is supposed to go from Sierra Leone all the way to South Africa. The how do you call it? The IMF supports their program. They bring money. They call the IMF Liberia country. They are just as corrupt as Liberian officials. They've been telling us. He's telling us. So it's just a country to put money in for people to come and steal. That's all we do. And whatever government that if these people make mistake and bring tier one gonglo into that government, they're done. They eating muff with clothes. That so dry people will be working for that government. He said the president he dry. So if I'm going to work for him, I expect to be dry. They will close my eating muff. Eh? What kind of business is this? What is this? You senator of the Republic of Liberia. You're making this kind of public statement. Yeah, we probably corrupt. The high share our people been getting the player 20% that we don't want cost you. The other 80% that the international community putting money in. Must you steal? Are you forced to steal? Are you forced to be corrupt? Let me bring in Terry. Terry, my juice not here tonight. I got I'm the ability to drink all my juice, and I want to kick her out tomorrow. So I can't talk plenty tonight. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, but you already have proceeded and all of that. So, but actually, the whole entire thing is where we are. We are in the range of trying to fix it. I was listening to the Spoon yesterday, and they were talking about how people voted and Samuel Twe became the best prime minister of the century. So, and I don't know how that is. And this is where you come in now, you bring in another one, where in Gafwana going to places and hustling money, bringing it, but then the people eating it. So I don't know where we are.
No,
Like
don't take it from
Liberian,
you. Don't take it from me. The Senator Duncan from your neck of the wood. I think Senator Duncan is from Sino County, I believe. His
yeah.
next door neighbor, yeah, Sino County. Your boyo, not too far from your boyo.
He far away from the boy. He
Sino
very
County,
far.
Sino County,
He
Maryland,
he
and
he very far.
Sino
Sano is
County,
far from
Maryland.
Maryland.
No,
Sano is
yeah,
far. It may not be as far as like Monrovia to Maryland, but it's far. That good distance.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I used to
yeah,
people used to ride a Kino to go. I
nah,
went to
okay.
Jawia Home Saturday last time when I was there on the Kino.
Shasta,
Yeah, I went from Buchanan Port on the boat. The boat was going to Maryland. They dropped people along because there was no road during early time. The road cut during early time, so I traveled
mm,
from Buchanan Port to Sastan on the sea. And when I was coming back, I used the Kino from Sastan to Greenville. I rode the Kino from 7 o'clock in the morning all
where
the way to
ocean on the
on the
Atlantic Ocean?
Atlantic Ocean, yeah.
Wow, again.
And we were catching fish while going.
Y'all going up and down too. Oh.
That small thing, that only God saved me to that place because the kind of men where I met, if that were not God, the people are coming swallow me in that water. I was coming,
But go over there, you're gonna be Jonah. The
I
fish
was
are
coming
gonna
in that, I was coming in that water.
yeah, the fish are gonna swallow you. The fish are gonna swallow you and put you in the city of Montreal.
Yeah, but however, those are some of the challenges that you see in Liberia. when you travel and think that why I pity people who don't know what's going on in the interior. They think that Morea is Liberia, but Morea is not Liberia, you know. But that was very interesting, liberal. We are a crossroad in Liberia where people need to realize that they need to do the work and stop playing with the people intelligence. You know, when I listened to that debate on Spoon Talk and this guy was making politics out of it, it brought my mind to something that it almost like in the Bible where you have Barabbas and Jesus. So the people said we wanted Barabbas who steal on us, Barabbas who rebel, Barabbas who are killing us. They wanted Barabbas instead of Christ. That how it sounded to me. Because a man who told you that he took 25 million people out of poverty,
Mm-hmm.
that a man you say is the best finance minister. So I was just, and that is the Liberian for you. Like what we don't understand, the people talk about the angry voters. I mean the angry, they say what? The angry winner and the angry losers. But they forget about the angry voters. The people who can look at wrong and accept it and say that what we want when they get vexed with you, when they get angry with your government, they can look at the obvious thing, the bad thing that they treated them and tell you say that they won't want. That the people that the politicians are not yet afraid of in Liberia, which are the angry voters. So when I listen to that draw that debate that sampling views as to who is the best, you know, who is the best finance minister. I was shocked because when you go look at the work Gafwan did, Gafwan was the one who helped to lobby for Liberia to reach the HIPIC,
Mm-hmm.
wherein we were the way $5 million debt
Mm-hmm.
from on Liberia, and Gafwan was only there for 3.5 years. Amara Kone took over and he changed the trajectory as well.
Mm-hmm.
Amara Kone was involved. They didn't want to set the hydro into place, the ministerial complex, and all the kind of stuff. His record, his achievement is stunning. He brought in they brought in the how you call it, uh, the financial the financial the public financial management act. They didn't want
The
implemented the public,
PCC or whatever they call it.
yeah, Public Financial Management Act, wherein
Okay.
Liberians had the access. It was through American and that Liberians had the access to access their own budget and see how the budget is being spent from a digital perspective. Amara used to put a budget on projector in front of the finance ministry. So when you talk about achievement, so what yardstick were they drawing to determine who was the best, finance minister? The only thing I can think about is that people are getting angry. And that's why I said that this government, the decision of the people will be made next year, the end of next year. So when you're running all over the place, oh, what do they? We fight drugs. Then you get Babati people. Like the guy, what were they today on the class reloaded? The men are Babati men. The drug men. The men are talking about how you will tackle the border. You thinking about the ghettos. How you will tackle you. That the first thing I expected him to start talking about. Then every minute his phone was going on, no internet. The Jerry Olympia said, oh, we got to get internet for the men. Then later on, he said, the men need to get internet. You are a government running. You're not prepared to bring a man on your show. Don't bring a man. Because anything going on there is an embarrassment.
Like I said, they will fail. There's no question. If,
Mhm.
if President Maga say he's not seeking re-election, this and Vice President Kuhn decide not to change, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The
The-
reason why I got that stuff, Samuel 12 won that poll, it was simply because the anger against the Unity Party led government. It's not because Samuel 12 was good. Like people are not stupid. They know exactly what Samuel 12
right.
did.
The-
But they were angry. First of all, the kind of news in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks about California that been saying that been promulgated on Spoon, it affects Unity Party overall. Second, Amar Corner in the House of Representatives, you saw his number was a little bit higher than I think he came second or so. Okay. But the reason why people like Cavon and think that they were not is because they first of all the people been saying bad thing about him in the last week or so, which affect Unity Party. And the way Unity Party people are going, the way they operate in this government. It's why people are turning against them. If you're to have election today, Unity Party will lose. They were not going to win anything. If you were to have election today, the losing factor will be Unity Party.
Yeah, because the reason is because Lepa is that, and in as much as I know that the thing what Stanton was doing is not genuine enough
No.
because plenty civilian watch a show, but you still cannot negate the fact that more people call saying they wanted Samuel 12, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
like what you're saying, right? Or if United Party goes to election today, there are several reasons why they will lose. Number one, you promised that you were going to fight drugs. It was paramount on your agenda. And the people are seeing the way you're feeling in the drug era.
Hmm.
You're going to lose the election. Number
Hmm.
two, you promised that you're going to persecute those who are the former government officials. You also fail in that. The people watch the Capitol building went up in flames. Up to today, you have not been able to settle that. You see? So there are so many things that the people got something to look at to say, you know what, we can risk ourselves, even though they may not choose CDC, but they will say we cannot risk ourselves with these people because the way then the worst thing they're doing is they're messing the media up. They're messing the media up. They always combative.
Hmm.
Now, I don't have problem with class reloaded. In my opinion, class reloaded is good. It combat propaganda and disinformation. All right. But the aspect of you attacking the media, all right, attacking the media from Mika, attacking the media from the LBS, attacking the media. You don't do that politically because you want all hands on deck to help you in the election and to help you. The man that really doing well in this government is the vice president.
Hmm. Hmm.
The vice president went to the electricity sector when the president was having problems. He said, VP, go and see what's going on. That the man went and fixed it. Since the vice president had that committee set up and addressed the electricity issue, the country have been stable with electricity. Now, this is the second most important venture the vice president is on with it resting. If this
Hmm.
succeeds,
Hmm.
that means the vice president is the most influential and innovative person in this in this government.
Hmm. Yeah. You want a
You see,
number? You want a link? You want a link? Okay, bye.
that Keto.
Yeah, as soon as you come on, I knew you were going to be coming on. Anyway, yeah, but Terry, what's about the other issue that I opened earlier, which was the GSA telling people how to dress.
Labor, that thing is just a foolish thing. I don't.
They're not AL.
You you not. I know. You're not working. You. I just look at the people and laugh. You think about doing the people work that haircut, beard, and thing like what you going to think about?
You know, I kind of think about it. If you were to work for the government during the 2 years ago, I think they were going to fire you because you
But
had you
labor,
had
it's not like
you had
how
dreadlocks.
my drag. Yeah, do I know how to agree with money? You know. You see,
Yeah,
you get plenty of work in the country to do. Then you're talking about people haircut and the beard and thing. What? Why do you people are becoming very unserious and thing? You get plenty responsibility on your hand. You need to do. Then you're talking about haircut, beard, and other
Terry,
things.
Terry, these things only happen because they feel entitled. The first thing, they don't respect each other, and then the second thing is they feel entitled. to say nothing can happen to me. And that's exactly what these folks are
Well,
trying to do that.
I also think they want to show somebody, people fighting for favoritism from the president. They feel that if I do this, the president will see me to be doing very well. So as a
But
result, I
that's
will
what you
give
call
favor.
individualistic behavior, and
Right,
that is not something that you can do in a group setting. This is a teamwork. They don't have that concept. You see, that's the different president we had when he came in. Because of his soccer career, he understood the teamwork concept, but he was not able to transfer it from himself to the rest of the people. So just between you and wife, they were doing that thing. They were doing that teamwork, and that's why they were successful. They were doing that teamwork. But here, President Baka is trying to tell these rascals, we have to work together. First of all, they don't have no respect for each other.
right.
If you ask the public work minister right now, this project that you're going to put on, how much involvement was the minister of transport? If you put the percentage on it, it will not even reach 5%. But when it finish, minister of transport will pretty much going to their participation in this project after it's done. The implementation process will be almost 70-75%.
Right.
But you're leaving them behind. They will not understand what went into the whole nitty gritty of that project. They will have no clue. They will have no clue. But when you finish, you say, "Oh, you can't manage it now." They're managing something they don't know how it got there, and that's the problem we have. That's the problem we have. But I will deal with that. I will deal with that as I'm in touch. I'm going to be in touch with the Minister of Public Work. Hopefully, I can get someone because my little brother Tama works over there, and my own son
Oh,
also.
that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good news.
Oh yeah, Tama, I consider him a little brother, but a very very smart engineer. Very smart engineer. He was running the Gambia and Liberia. He was running the African Development Bank engineering side of African Development Bank for Gambia and Liberia. He was the chief. Very smart. So President Baka asked him to come and help for 3 years. Now I'm waiting to see if that 3 year finish, whether they're going to extend his time. There was a negotiation. I believe President Baka negotiated with African Development Bank to borrow him. He's a very smart, very intelligent engineer. He's also a teacher over there at Stella Mary. Very smart.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
very
but
good.
he, remember he and Gideon used to have it. They used to have it up. I think they said they
Yeah,
quiet down now. But I'll try and contact them and see if I can have somebody to come and talk to me. But go ahead. Let's
yeah. But
go to send you the link.
I also witnessed a trending issue today that really was very shocking, and I was surprised with a guy called a political leader called Simon Freeman. I don't know if you know him. I'm
Yeah,
sure you
yeah,
do.
yeah. The guy
He,
that guy. I won't touch that one because it seems a little bit personal. Because go ahead, go ahead.
but however, the guy he propounded today excellent way, but he made a mistake, and that would hurt him for a long time. He went and talked about his watch. He boasting about his watch that the watch he wearing costs 400,000.
Mm,
You come to discuss economy and the poverty of the people and
mm,
how you want to be president, but you
mm,
boasting that you're wearing a 400,000 watch, and he said he got two of them.
mm.
So parents asked him, but but how, why? Parents are even shocked. He said, but why are you doing that? He said the watch he bought it is an investment. He bought a watch 250,000, and now the watch is 400,000. He said, but it is an investment because when he jam, he will sell it. That only BM can talk like that. PMB people.
Why, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
when
sell your
I
country.
tell, I go so you think the people will give the country to you when you talk those kind of tabata?
He's another guy. For some reason, I don't know, but I'm gonna let that go. But anyhow,
But But he's a smart guy. He said a whole lot of plenty of big things today that make a whole lot of sense. But the problem is he messed up. He put a dent in all of what he said and contradicted. He said he's an error. Then lastly, he ended up saying he got a 400,000 watch. He said somebody was accusing him of stealing 8,000. Then he said, but I'm wearing a 400,000 watch. How will you be accusing me of stealing 8,000? So that is very trending right now and things. And there's a man who say he want to be president of our country, but you wearing a 400,000. When we get you the country, what will you do? Your shoe, I think we used to blast at your former president. We are your own will be worse because you'll be wearing maybe $80,000 chain, and
Mm-hmm.
when we go ask you, you say, but you have money already before you were used to wear 400,000 wash
Mm-hmm.
before you became president. So and all the kind of thing. But I thought that was something very very interesting. And also today, Honorable Kofa went to the court
Yeah,
and the court rule. I think you saw that
yeah,
information.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's a delay tactics
No, but
by
I
the
think I
defense.
think I think what he tried to do is to put the government on the spot to say we want camera in here, and the government said no, no, why would you want camera here? And the court of course ruled against them. But their point it just to show that what do you have to hide? If you know you got nothing to hide, why can't you argue with us to convince the court to bring camera here? These are all it's a political
Well,
issue.
it's not a camera only issue. The man I say what I read, I could be
No,
wrong.
they finished
Just
ruling on George
no, no,
already ruled on the other one.
no. The judge say he's not going to rule because they accuse the government that there were
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
some sexual harassment on
Oh,
on those guys. Yes, that these guys were violated. They were violated. So
oh,
it is alleged that they were violated. So Judge Willis said he will not rule until these people get medical examination. So there's a medical examination to verify whether the information and the accusations are true that these people were sexually abused.
I hope they can come up with the F because if not, that would look bad for the defender, you know.
Yeah,
But anyhow,
that.
anyway, let's talk a little bit about the LU my Esther, the LU situation. We don't do the fundraising person here is Mr. So. That's his area. He does all of that. I'm the board chair, so I don't do money business. So that the CEO can do money business. So to raise fund here for even for the university, first of all, you have to have their permission to do that, and furthermore, when you do that, they should be able to provide a cash out number and what have you. If you want to fundraise for the university, you can't just do it here without their consent and you do fundraising in their name. I don't think that would be legal. I'm not a lawyer. But anyway, let's talk about the LU stuff here, Terry, and the LU thing here. I think I don't know what's going on you brought this lady in with President Walker. You brought this lady in, and now she's gonna start crying that she's not being supportive. I mean, she's not being supported by this government. I mean,
Is that what she said?
if you listen to her statement, we need this to be able to open it. Why would she say she need this now to be able to open tomorrow when no money? So what is the support? She said they're gonna need I think $5 million or so for budget.
Yeah.
If the money is not there, when is it gonna come? You know, so if you're gonna bring that, she was running a university here in the United States. If you're gonna take up from that position to come and help you with your village university, okay, it's a village university. I never wanted to help you anyway, but it's a village university now. It is. All they do that south. That work on university there, south. If you're bringing the people women from here to come help with your village university, you have to support it. You have to support it. You can't just sit down and say, okay, we'll find the money. You know what? She had colleagues here when she was leaving. And I bet you the conversation among her peers, do you know what you're doing? Are you really serious? You want to go to that country that just coming from war? And she was thinking to herself, maybe I'm just paraphrasing, I'm just speculating. She probably was thinking to herself, if I can pull it off, I think it will be good for that country.
I
And when
think she,
coming,
I think she,
go ahead.
I think she saw the challenges,
Yeah, but
and
that yeah, but I don't
she
think
knew
she
the
knew that
job she was
President.
going to take over.
Yeah, but Terry, I don't think she knew that President Obama was going to be silent on her like that.
Well, I don't know the source, but I did read something about her complaining about the total amount that will be needed. I don't see it to be a complaint. Maybe I see it to be information given to the public in
So
regards to where
why
they
is it
stand.
that she will even be like that? Why can't she get the money?
Yeah,
She doesn't even need to ask.
apparently she's not asking. She's making a statement based upon the situation that just happened in a few
No,
days. Never.
no, but she's saying this is what she said. She said I told all the department heads and all the faculties to come up with. I give them three scenarios. She said one is what if you do something now? What would it cost? What if you do the same thing but you do it tomorrow? What would be the cost? What if you do another the same and you do things differently? What would it cost? So you say she's not asking, and they ask her how much would it be, and she give the money. So why you say
Yeah,
she's not?
yeah, but I'm not saying she. Apparently, there are discussions that have been held behind the scene. The meeting, the meeting drew attention to the media because there have been problem going on. People demonstrating. Obviously, if I'm the president for the place, even if I have talked with the government and the government have promised me something, you know, it's embarrassing for the students to be running police shunking rock and the school is closed and blah 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 because the faculties are striking and all the kind of thing. Even though I have communicated to them, all right. But in my opinion, in my opinion, I don't think she's actually uh, complaining or so. I think she's actually giving the public information as to where the university stands. And I just think the government need to be more proactive to be able to address these issues. And I don't know whether if they get the money now and if they get it because the country generates money. The budget is a projection and they generate money as we go along. Revenue generation from the LRA. I don't know whether if the that one has the money now that is needed. But if I were them, 200,000 is petty cash to be made available tonight or yesterday. 200,000 is petty cash. I don't know why they can't make that money
But why would
available
they
for school
even
to
get
open.
to this point? Why would they even get to this point? You want to tell me the woman have not communicated that to them that they need 200,000 from now to
That's what I'm saying. Apparently, she
Friday?
communicated it to them, but they already promised her and told her maybe that this is what we're going to do. So have meeting. Because the last time I checked, the last time the other guy was saying that they were supposed to have meeting, and the meeting was scheduled for, for today with the faculty. And she had to address the faculty because she need the faculty to be hands on deck. But again, that university have been having this crisis for many years. The only problem I see is that why is our government not tackling these things long ahead? Is it that we don't have the money to do it, or what is really going on already? That's why I was telling you about misplaced priority of cash.
Not
We put money
understanding,
where
not
money.
understanding each other, and not having respect for one another. Terry is the root cause of all these problems. It's the root cause of all these problems. If you honest, you saw Sissy was making that suggestion yesterday. You can only go to your colleagues and say, "My man, what do you have here? How much extra you have?" Even if the man will say, right now, if you go and say, "How much?" He said, "I got no extra." But if you guys are working together with a clear understanding that you need to work together to move this ball from one point to another, if the person come to you say, "No, my man, I don't think I got extra, but let's check the other person here." You want to tell me with all of the ministry in the country, with all of the massive budget going a million here, million there. You want to tell me all of them they ain't got extra? The president budget $1 million. The other 1 million, you want to tell me if you say, look, we need X amount of dollar for LU, can you spare? They will not do it. And people are waiting to buy cars. People are waiting to find bulletproof cars. Terry, we're not
Who is
getting
blind Buddha Buga? You want come and put it? But so we call
yeah,
that pa.
man.
Oh my God.
Let me put a number up before I get in trouble. I don't want to talk credit to that before the man just a hand on the recording button. Folks, that's the number here, 916-533-2048. Give us a call. The Chinese phone is no longer working. The real phone is on. Give us a call and we'll take your call tonight. Whether you are sedition, reaction, or you see, Walter Cutter asked for the number. I saying the number, he ain't do anything you.
Weton Keta is talking about how they will build a CDC headquarters. That
They
why
got
he
they got a long way to go.
that why he have not come on yet. They still discussing the in meeting. Yeah.
Mm, okay, they got a long way to go. Eh, so, but let's talk more on this. Okay, Terry, the issue with the government. And let's in fact let's go to the electorate themselves. Let's go to the Liberian people themselves. You were saying something earlier, and I believe that's some of the things we need to talk about here. How do you convince Liberians to stop those kinds of behavior? To say they will just vote for because of their anger. They know somebody done they've wrong. They will still put you there because they're angry with you. In this case, Unity Party. How if that kind of thing is happening to Unity Party? How do they deal with it? What are some of the things you think they need to do to stop that from happening?
They need to communicate with the people efficiently. They need to communicate with the people effectively and efficiently. If
Are
you
they doing
just
it?
keep,
Are they doing that now?
well, they are not doing it now. What they're doing, they're pre-syncing. They're not really communicating efficiently and they're not communicating effectively. They are communicating, but not efficiently and not effectively. Excuse me. Sorry. Not efficiently and not effectively, liberal. They don't tell people, like, for example, now, the whole GAFAN thing about this money thing going on in the economy, the rise of the US dollar on the market, and all these intricacies in the economy. What are they saying about it? Like what we're talking about the UL, the monies and things. What are they really explaining? Are they really telling us what is the cause of the challenges in the economy? Are they really talking about it? Are they really telling the Liberian people how they plan on in the next 1 year, 2 years to create jobs, opportunity? Because not only that you're talking it, you should also be working it. It should be working. It should be making impact. Like the drugs issue. What are you doing with the drugs issue? The people see you dilly dallying, you bringing people and all the kind of thing. There is no really real lift. The people not seeing the real lift, that the impact that you making to that extent on the drug era. I see Gregory is doing well. Gregory have he trying to reform the entire police, taking some drastic action. He coming to the public, he explaining. So all that noise that were on Gregory is going down because Gregory is doing his best to effectively communicate the agenda of the police to the Liberian people. So
Mm-hmm.
you see, if you go on the police website, on the Facebook, police people have the Facebook, the spokeswoman. Every day she give update on the police. And they make call. Zreju, all the various counties, they connect and they give update and information to how things are going on in and around the country when it comes to security. So you have to effectively, you can't be going to Mika, then you be vexed with everybody. Instead of you addressing the issue, you attacking people who small people who just criticize the government small. You go, you attack them. That's why you got blockers. on Facebook. Give
Mm-hmm.
those bloggers some money. The people that you supposed to be attacking to Mika, the bloggers will attack them for you. Then
Right.
why you to Mika, you discuss the government position and the intricacies the government is facing, the challenges they're facing, and give the people hope as regarding what you guys would do and is in the soonest possible time how you
Right.
guys intend on addressing the challenges. But you go sit down and take 15 minutes to discuss about how one Gongolo said something about the
Yeah.
president. And you take all that time with that kind of let me tell you, thank God, energy you're using, as you are expressing it, you are drawing attention, you are drawing more of that energy to you.
Mm-hmm.
Negative energy attract negative energy. You have to be positive, you have to be calm. Daniel Sanders, just get ready. You cost anybody you want cost. Small potato than the LBS boss come on air and just talk to small potato then who doing Facebook podcast. That is this your place? Is this the reason why you have this particular entity? Then why do you have it? That's what today's Simon Freeman was saying. Who source these places? Who source it? It makes sense. He said, why do you have an information ministry when you have a whole press? The president has a press secretary. The press secretary can relate all the information of the executive. You don't need an information ministry. You got information in tourism. In the last in the last 2 years, what kind of tourism investment you guys have done to that place? So these are things because it's like too many people doing nothing and they're getting free money and walking away because we don't see the impact. We see you guys come all day and just make power with people. When there
Let
are
me
so many things you can do.
let me take
Go
this
ahead.
caller. Caller, thank you for calling. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing, Sam
Thank you.
and Terrence?
Yeah, bro. What's happening?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys a little bit, but I just have a simple thing to just give. It's like an advice
Mm.
to the government if they are listening. They need to let go that case against Funati and the other lawmaker because they're going to bring a problem in the area. So if they know what I know, they should let go that case.
Mm.
Because that case will be hard for them to prove anything against Fonati and the other people that have been accused. They should leave the sleeping dog alone.
But are you a lawyer? That's the first question I want. Liver, can you?
Terry wants to know whether you're a lawyer.
No, I'm not a lawyer, but we want peace in Liberia. I am talking from the genesis of removing the speaker, the entire problem that happening over there with looking for people who burn the Capitol building and things. The genesis it come from removing speaker, and that let's say the president was not. I would know fully well as he operate, he is not a person that really wanted to remove that gentleman, but it is you were talking about the Unity Party. The Unity Party partisans, the one push that president to commit such an act. And that act is the act that contributed to the burning of that Capitol building. And it would be hard for them to prove who burned that Capitol building. So this should just let that go and let Liberia be on a good footing of peace.
So,
That's
Liver,
what
can I ask the guys a question? Well, if the government let
You hear
the
Terry? Go ahead, Terry.
if,
What's your question?
if the government let the perpetrators go,
If the
then
government let the perpetrator go,
what kind of government are we running?
then what type of government you running now?
the thing here is that not that the government allow the perpetrator to go free. The thing there is that that case is hard to prove.
Okay.
And these people that the people that they are thinking to apprehend as the criminal or as a crime committer, they may not be the rightful people.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
You.
Go ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. You got something else you wanted to say?
No, that's just what I want to say. I want to because we need peace into that country.
Thank you.
Liberia, in a lot of things from war, and nobody should be repeating things that brought war.
Okay.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Those little things there, that's what brought the uncertainty into Liberia.
Thank you.
So we should do everything to get away from those behavior that will make people to be disgruntled.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Good. Let me. Okay. Here you come. Hello. Who is this? Who I don't know. I don't know his name. I don't even know what team he play for. What you want?
Mr. Samson too. I saw your picture the other day. I don't know which party you were at. You were showing your picture. I was there. I can be how much you there. Take a picture of me too because you want to put a picture on Facebook.
Why should I, man? We gotta be humble easy.
Mr. Toe.
Yeah,
How you guys
God.
doing?
I'm fine, thank God. What's up? What's up?
Mr. Terry Collins, how you doing, boss? Look, Terry, you guys will talk your head off. Look, now all you guys doing now, you and Mr. Toe, every day you come on the show, you look for excuses for all things that happen in Liberia. You look for excuses, who to blame, that to put it to the feet of the president, which is good. You go ahead. You're spinning any kind of way you're going to spin it. Terry, for you to say today that you don't even believe something that Spoon does, and everybody that listens to Spoon, or majority of the people that listen to Spoon from the CDC, I'm surprised at you. That's on the same platform that raised money for Joseph Boakai to even get money for Paul Watcher to win this election that he won today. That the platform you can believe today, because look, the reason why Samuel Tour is winning doesn't mean that Samuel Tour is more educated than all the other finance ministers. No. It's just simple. The people in Liberia know now that you guys lied. Because if you could fix what you said these people were doing there, you were going to fix it. Do you hear me? The University of Liberia cannot open for $200,000 a whole country, and the president got $2.5 million car in his cover, and his University of Liberia cannot open for $200,000, not even $2 million, $200,000. And you guys come on this show all the time. You're trying to spin it all. The papa got hoo-ha, the papa doing this, the papa doing that. What are you guys talking about? He's the leader of the country. Nobody voted for Gafua. Nobody voted for Mamata Benedict. Nobody voted for those people. The people voted for Joseph Boakai with the intention that older men are old men. He will not come and wear Ferragamo shoes. He will come and pay attention to the things that he's complaining about or that we're complaining about. The rescue need to be rescued.
Okay.
Please, guys. Please.
Thank you.
Rescue need to be rescued.
Thank
you.
You
guys need to put together. That's the next thing I want you guys to be talking on the show. That you and Terry, when you come on the show, how you guys can rescue the rescue.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Are number 9? Okay. All right. Let me go and call. Let me call. Rescue 3. Rescue 1 is calling you. Rescue 1 is calling Rescue 3. Rescue 1 is calling Rescue 3. Let me call Rescue 3, my folks. Rescue 3 coming up. Hey, brother, they're in place. Hello?
Please leave your message for
Rescue 3, we're calling you. Rescue 3, we're calling you. Rescue 1 is calling you. Let me call Rescue 3 again. Okay, there we go.
We be rescue one, rescue two.
Rescue 3, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. You'll be the last caller anyway. Well, go ahead. What's on your mind, sir?
You know, when Aaron Blocker they come on this show, when rescue team not called to deal with them,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how they feel because like you're like a hunting dog, then when you better go. Hey, get me here.
But how better gonna go hunt?
I tell you. So the money we saw that they can address that issue, I don't understand it. You talk about the university, like listen to the information that woman get today to the House of Senate. I don't think they are really talking about because they are talking about renovation of the bathroom. And Gerald asked how much for the budget for the university like they said $13 million. They said big people are giving the money and say yes. But they need additional money getting sort of people to do renovation, getting for the school to open. And you said that when people come on the show, they will say, oh, the bread and butter issue. To me, if we are discussing the bread and butter issue that we always discuss on the show, we should look at sometimes what are the key issues getting from Liberia and getting to be able to have bread and butter for themselves. Road connectivity is one of the key things, Mr. Toll, because if you are living in interior, you producing your agricultural produce over there, and you can't have access to road getting to be able to sell on the market, you will not be able to feed your family. In Liberia, many people only look at the population of Monrovia and the people in Monrovia when they call and say the entire country people are suffering. Transportation is one of the key things. If buses can travel as far as Lofa, as far as River G, in other countries, I think we are working in between because listen to Gafwan. He lay all the thing out. You see, people are only talking about government is not doing the government. They say these are key things. Electricity. They say look at the electricity sector today. More people are selling their cool air today and lead they are able to get produce cold water and produce their cool air in their home. But nobody is counting that. And Mr. Tom, one of the key things that we said tonight concerning the GSA director, when you get people who are less basic, who don't know their function, Mr. Tom, they can do a whole lot of trouble. How can you tell the people, nobody I'm going to go up here, nobody will have go here, this and that. To me, if I was the president, the next I'll fire you straight. That means you don't know your function. GSA director is getting it so that the policy, are you going to make down there? The policy is making that every government worker you must drive in proposal or you are not, you are beyond. Is that a choice survey? That you say, oh, there's a dress code for the service. So many of you got it. Many of them don't know their function is at all. And when you are talking about coordination between the leader, it's true, Mr. Tom, because if these people are coordinating and somebody is going wrong, you will tell your friend, hey, the way you're going is not the right way that you are going. But everybody getting them wanting the airway, everybody wanting getting and show their talent. This is not a talent show. We are running a government. If you want to be part of the talent show, go there today and create your talent show. But a responsible government, you running it, your FBS board will come, anybody try and go and react to them. Daniel Sane will go down. So what are we doing there? So if we want to be serious, the people that work with us, the country is listening to us. Those people want to, those people want first. That Liberia people know what the government is doing. But the cabinet in the government getting myself sometimes they get tired with Mr. Doe. I don't even listen to their mega price business and stuff. Because you will react to everything. You are not telling the problem what the government is doing. When the other person comes and says something, you want to go down and get in there to get to the person's soul. I don't think we are doing fair for our people. But I tell you, thank you for flagging this thing up. That we the member of the rescue team, behind the scene to be able to be telling the government, man, you need to do better for our country today. Because when the country improves and improves for everyone, thank you for the show, Mr. Joe.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rescue 2, Rescue 3. Thank you. Rescue 2, give us your closing. The Rescue 3, you'll be the last caller for the night. So let me take the number out. Water Cutter, I send you the link. You can. Let's hear from you, Terry. Give us your closing.
Yeah, so Dr. Mampaya, so they didn't talk about the one where the woman say, they didn't talk about the one where the woman say she would take the name, they supposed to take the name, the ghost names from on the list. They didn't talk about that one. Only the one where the woman, they say, oh, the woman is what? The woman complaining on the government. The woman is not complaining, the woman are from international work, something she giving you. She had a meeting with the people, press people were there, and she told the people the state of the university as it stands. So if the budget was 41 million, according to her, and they have received so far 33 million, guess what? The year had not ended yet. The budget year run from from January to December. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have received 33 million and the woman said that 90% of this money goes to salaries and the renovation of the how you call the place, the university will require 3.5 million. That is why the budget was set for 41 million. So there are still chances that you still got 4 more months in the year to complete a budget year period. And they
Mm-hmm.
have already received 33 million of 41 million. So so I don't see where now the government is in error and maybe the government are responding and blah 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 all the kind of thing. No, within the budget year period, if the government failed to meet up with the target, then we got all right to say the government is not performing. You understand? So
Right.
she's requesting for some more money because the money she's requesting for is part of the budgetary allotment. But again, GAFWAN generate the money from the government revenue. The budget is projected. It's not money sitting now in the bank. So as the government collect the revenue from LRA, as LRA collect the revenue, they
Mm-hmm.
send money to all government spending entities. So it's not only the university that need to get money. There are other entities in government too that the budget they need to get money too. So when the government do not have the money to mitigate the struggle at the university, because the government have to wait until all those money come in before they do disbursement based
Right.
upon the urgency, the government will not be able to meet up with that requirement. So that's why I said government then got to learn to tell the people what's going on. Or they will create an uprising in the country before time. Because you get all the Babati network there that doing propaganda for CDC and other places, they will just put big allegation on the government that they themselves will not be able to explain because their sole intent is to make the government unpopular. So
Mm.
it is your responsibility now, Honorable Gafwan, to come to the public and tell the public what's going on. What are the sticky issues in the budget that you have not made that made the government not to be able to meet its target at the moment? Remember now, the government estimated I think 1 billion or 900,000. I think 1 billion or 900,000 or, or,
1 million.
or, or
1 million.
1 billion, right? 1 billion.
Million.
No, not million, Liver. I mean the budget for the year,
Oh,
the
for. Oh,
projected budget
oh,
for
oh, okay.
2025.
Okay. I tell you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the projected budget for 2025, I think is around 1 billion or 900 million. So if that be the case, that was how the LU budget went up to 41 million. Because last year, remember now, last year LU budget was set at 33 million. So this year, based upon the budget projection, they increased LU money. So if you remember now, the budget was projected before USAA and all those United States organizations left the economy, which was supporting 70% to our economy. So now, if the UL projected a 41 million budget and the government projected budget dropped, it tells you that the government will not be able to meet targets in many other government entities, not only the US.
But
But the
Terry,
problem here
I know
is
we're
they're not
closing now. But let
explaining.
me hold on now. Exactly, that's my point. The usage started when Trump came in. We all knew you're going to do. He started using stuff almost 6 months ago. Why are these people failing to let other agencies that are connected to the budget to be fully informed? That we before we say we're gonna get $5, but because total ain't pay their taxes, we're dropping our projection now to 250. So say we're dropping to 250. Everybody, you're gonna drop your stuff to 50%. Everyone, 50% across the board. Why did
To
not?
do that,
I'm just giving you
they,
ridiculous.
that's true. But to do that, they also have to recast the budget. And that is why I'm so surprised that up to now they have not recast the budget. And remember, the legislature just came from recess.
And
So
legislation,
I'm sure,
they probably want more money.
but you think that for free?
They
So
probably
I'm
want more
sure
money.
the recast of the budget require money. And so these are the things, and they don't want to tell the public. They're hiding it. And what you hiding will come out. Because everybody know, financial people and financial experts already know that you will not be able to meet that projected budget amount. And because of that, government entities will struggle. And the thing is, why are you not telling the people?
Exactly.
Why are you not telling us?
No, they're waiting for a spoon
Why are you not planning to recast the budget?
they're waiting for a spoon and CDC to run with it so that some of our kind and start swallowing spit. And they start not swallowing too much spit because I got juice yet.
No, but say that's why I don't. And Bople, nobody rescuing nobody. We're not able to rescue ourselves.
Number nine, you a lazy dog. I beg you, they're not coming back. Let them sit on there. Let them sit on there. We need to be rescued. Okay.
I heard that Eddie wanted to rescue your headquarters, but she says she's not doing it again. So I don't know. I don't know how you. Thank you, Little.
Thank you,
Have
Terry.
a good night.
Let's see if Mr. Sue going to come on tomorrow, and let's join him. But thank you very much for the night. Appreciate it, Terry, as usual.
All right.
Thank. All right. Again, folks, Samson to Labrador. I want to thank all of you again tonight for making this wonderful, wonderful talk show, wonderful podcast. I mean, we're here to have conversation. Many of you watching will say thank you. Let's join Mr. So tomorrow and have a wonderful conversation as well. It's been a wonderful, breakable. And you call in you. You call in, you're writing plenty. Continue to write, breakable. But anyhow, folks, that's how we're going to leave it tonight. We say thank you very much. Join us again tomorrow. We'll have a wonderful conversation. If Mr. So is not coming in, I will sit in for him as usual. If he's coming in, he will be here. Let's have a conversation about it. Aaron Dropper, after 2029, I'm coming to Sacramento. Where are you going to Sacramento? But you see, that's why your CDC, that's what you can do. By the time election finish, I'm in Labrador. Where you going? You going to Sacramento? I will not be here. You're on your own. Folks, again, we have fun. We have fun together. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, folks. That's one thing that I ask that we all continue to pray for one another. It's very important that we pray for one another. Stay safe out there, and God will guide you as well. God will be with all of us. With that, I will say good night to all of you. Let's have fun. Let's stay safe. Good night, folks.
Italie, Dieu Seigneur, à ça. Rachel de Kibo, je adé. Oh, après Koto, Nyaliba, Bagno, Nyalia Korapa. Avec Koto, Nyali. Avec Koto, Nyali, Stéphane Soko. Oh, après Nana, Amabile Nara Koto, Nyaliba. Stéphane Soko, Korapa. Aïe, Koto, Nyaliba. Amana very casawa. America very titi papa very sa. Why don't you get by your? Do you see the gamma pie? See the na you ya koro bravo. Abrile kodo nyani. Yo so ma de jokure. Amro ayo. Ade wa ba bere wa sabake. Wa ba be. Apawe mabani. Ni ama. Apawe mabani. Abara su lo gbele ba yo. Abile ni ka ba